think our next track is at Road America. I'm just gonna double check that right now. Make sure the next race is the race that I think it is. It is indeed Road America. Alright. Hello and welcome everyone. I am your host Near, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of setup work and a few things that just a few little tweaks to our car to see what we can do. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but hopefully we'll be able to find some pace out of this. So let's see what we can do. First, I'm going to adjust a few things. And I'm going to put that on just because. And we're just going to get on with this video just since I'm already in here anyway. A few new things. I think my wheel issue may or may not be due to CPU overload, so I'm gonna check and see if exiting out a lot of programs will fix it. I'm not sure if it will, but we shall be able to find out soon. We're also going to try it doesn't look like it did. I'm gonna try and see how far I can put this back. What the hell is going on? What the hell is that? Okay, that's not good. The brake is not going all the way down. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, that's just amazing. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. I got some error somewhere, but we're gonna pull up the control panel and see if it's getting the same thing. It is. So, appears that my brake is dead. Oh, that's a great thing to have happen before the race starts. Flippin' lovely. Okay. I shall restart this, and we'll see what happened. I'm gonna see whether or not I can actually fix this. If I cannot, well, that pretty much ends the stream as we know it. Because, that doesn't make any sense. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Does everything work? Yes, it does. Let's try this again. Because that does not make sense on how that would affect it, but who knows? I have issues every other time I get in the cockpit, so I'm not surprised in the slightest. Didn't even get to turn a lap. Having wheel issues all over the place, didn't even get to turn a lap. Let's see how bad this goes. Okay. Let us try this again. So our goal in this session is to try and get the best force feedback, well, not force feedback, the kind of best setup we can possibly. And I'm still trying to get the pedals set up properly so this works. It seems to be going well, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. And kinda now try and focus on actually turning laps. Kind of using my tablet for the shift lights, which seems to be a little bit of a better indicator than anything else is at the moment, so hopefully we'll be able to get something done. That was too fast. I know we're gonna have to check something out. Tire condition isn't looking too bad on the right side, so. And that's a car up the inside. Looks like Scott's car from last race. So I've got a lot of straight line speed right now, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for Road America. I think we might just have to use the Catalina setup. I think it's more impressive that I held that slide than anything else. We're just going to try and see if we can find our bearings around here, because I haven't driven in this place for a long while. And it's kinda... It's kinda sketch, honestly. I also haven't driven in first person in a long while, so it's gonna be rather interesting. Trying to get some lap times out of this car like this. Ooh! This kind of gives me a better sense of what the car does on entry, because it's you get a sense of how the G-force works a little bit. But we're kind of just out doing scrub laps to see what we might need to change. I think I know right away we're going to need to do something with the roll bars, and I got to adjust my braking points for this track. That one was almost on the money, but not really. Pressure was off and everything. And as I've said before, the race is kind of tomorrow, so I kind of need to get some of this stuff in as fast as I can. But I'm having a little bit of trouble with the rear end at the moment. So what I might want to do is increase the front roll bar just a little bit to see if I can get something out of it. Because right now it's either I've got push. I think the high speed stuff is merely just the lack of front end aero that I have on this car right now. The brake stuff can be adjusted a little bit, but for now it's mostly high speed front end from what I'm looking at. Because the low speed front end is definitely there. To some degree needs a bit of tweaking, but the low end's still there. We've currently got 10th among the AI, which isn't a lot, but it's something. Oh, damn. Alright, so what we can do is drop the pressures a little bit, just to see if it does anything for grip. We're going to leave that as it is. We're going to maybe adjust that. Take down the brake duct to about 45. We're going to watch the temp temperature on the brake, actually. So we're going to crank it all the way down to 30. Since we have live display on what the brakes are doing, I'm going to leave that for now. We're going to go ahead and adjust the sway bar up 1 to see what that does. And might even take the bump stop up a couple just to see if the front end's doing something else. Take this down a few, and I think that's going to be it until I can figure out what I'm doing. We're also going to have to look up the lap and fuel numbers so that I can get a proper stint test in, and then hopefully it'll be somewhat competitive tomorrow evening. But I thought I'd let you guys in on the practice session that I'm doing here. It's probably only going to last an hour or two. That's typically as long as I like to leave it out there. And we're going to see if we can do the race in first person. Though it is going to be a little difficult trying to keep track of everyone. And so far, looking at just the out of the pits and what the car is doing, got some front end understeer and some exit oversteer, so it's looking a little promising. I want to see what the tires do as they heat up, but right now I think this run's mainly going to be focused on brakes because this, from my Formula A season that I remember, was a really brake intensive track, especially in that last corner we just went through there. Forget what the name of it is. We're gonna call it that corner though, that weird hairpin coming out of sector 1 into sector 2 where we got all of these deadly sausage curbs. As you can see, I'm a lot more scraggly in the first person view, but I am quite enjoying this more than normal, so this might become the new normal, never know. Might have to do something with the rear end, possibly, but this does feel like a lot of front end push. So what we might do is we might also take the oh, no. Might take the front arrow up 1, but I don't want to add drag to the car just because of how it is. So, but we're gonna have to make a compromise for that one right-hander toward the end of the lap, because that's kind of where we're gonna lose a bit of time. That back straightaway, but we need that's kind of what I feel my benchmark is for the aerodynamics of the car. If it can't get through that corner in high speed, then I've screwed something up. So we're obviously gonna be looking at that. But it looks like taking the roll bar up was not the best idea. Not the best idea at all. Our average seems to be like 3.7 or something. At the moment, we don't really have a reference lap time to go on to, so this is just purely off the feel of the car. I like to do these sessions at least a few times just to make sure that I got everything set up right. And it seemed to take that corner that time, no problem. We've got about 900 degrees in the front brakes, so that's already some good news, but we keep losing out on this final sector here. We've got 1,000 degrees on the front brakes. I wonder if it's going to keep building up, because that was the issue I had in Season 1, where I just had a lot of heat soak into the rotors, and the brakes were having a hard time. I had to start watching them. If I can get them down to about 800 by the end of the straight, I think I've done good. I think that was 950. I just don't want them to climb too high over 1,200, or else I'm gonna have to start worrying about brake wear, like a ton of brake wear. We're already hitting that mark right now, but it is coming down quite nicely at the moment. And it's come down to about we're gonna have to turn. We're gonna have to take the brakes up at least 10%, and we're gonna take the roll bar back down and see what that does. We're gonna see if dropping the bump stop a little will bias it toward the rear. Bias kind of how the weight sits in the car backwards. At least into corners anyway. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go, but I feel like with like lower overall springs in the back will give us some rear end traction that we actually need. And whoa, that guy's fast. Got so focused on him, I drove straight off the track. That felt pretty nice, but I haven't been able to put a lap together yet, so we can only see. There we go. We're keeping them on for this season because they're not that much of a hindrance, but so as I say that, I crash into someone on track. I want to see if we can try and drop this lap time about 3 seconds. I'm gonna get next to the 204s. Hopefully. Doesn't look like it's gonna get there right now, but hoping something can happen. I'll let him by. Alright, we're back into 5th gear. I'm gonna try and see if we can find a break point for this. So the first brake marker is kind of on the money. We want to brake a little later than that, but getting the braking right is going to be a challenge. We're not going to be able to count this lap because we're currently in traffic, and he braked a little harder than I thought was possible. Keep in mind the Mercedes is one of the heavier cars in the grid, so brakes probably aren't going to be our best thing. And that was luck that I got that going again. I think I did a little damage to the tires on the left side. It's kind of sitting funny. 4 seems to be the best place to do that, but I'm still having trouble getting through that corner. And that one. That's a cut track. Oh, that's hilarious. And let's do a little experiment. Let's see what third person will do for me. Let's see how bad I do in third person. Front end's just giving up. Okay, let's just settle out with this and get this over with. Couldn't get the nose turned in at all. Oh, I had something going on, but it wasn't enough. Alright, we're going to take the front end down again. We're going to see how well this goes. Alright. So we've gotten about 2040 on the roll bars. Might have to take the springs down. Might have to take the front springs down as well. Arrow damage. One arrow damage is not enough. What the hell's going... Some front end downforce for this. What in the world? Alright, let me see what I can do. Okay. That feels a lot better. Just softening up the front end feels a lot better. Again, the front end is like in the ground, and the rear end is like up high, so the rear end should probably have a little bit more stiffness, but well, that's nice. Alright. Got one more run left in us. That feels even better still. Oh, I forgot I had cold brakes. I forgot the brakes were still cold. I think the more difficult thing about this car is trying to get the front end to do what I want it to do. Because so far it's kind of just been washing out on me, and there are probably a few reasons why that I am like not currently up there too, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I need to open up the diff some more, but it seems like this aero balance has just saved me because we went through that a lot easier than we have in the previous laps. We're gonna go through this right-hander here, holding our breaths just a little bit on that exit. That curb can definitely catch you out. You're gonna want to get real comfortable with that real soon. Yes. Doing a lot better than we were. Getting a lot of understeer on power, so I'm thinking we're gonna have to open up that diff. Woo! But I know around here we're gonna want as little aero as possible, so. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! You better not try and dive bomb me after the stunt you just pulled, buddy. Near Janetta. You have to try and get through traffic. Ooh! That overtake. Oh, the second I get off the Devour, it wants to die. Okay. Survived that by the skin of my teeth there. That SLS is gone, man. The understeer's getting to me. I think I'm getting a bit of a draft. I don't think we're that far away from the car ahead. But that car ahead is boogieing down the straightaway. Holy. Should have driven the SLS instead. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wheel bug. Wheel bug. I was heavy on the brakes there, and as you can see, nothing happened with the wheel either. I'm kind of concerned because that was actually a good lap. We just had it thrown away with that wheel. And then people wonder why I don't race every season. It's because this game does things like that to my wheel. That was a dumb idea. But what a save! Alright, let's brake a little late. That's what I want to be doing. Alright, released too early. Way too early, got off the brakes. I released the steering wheel early on that one. My talent has gone down the drain in like 4 corners. How the hell? Okay. Tire temperatures are too high. Tire temperatures are way too high. The tire temperatures are like going nuts on the left-hand side. That's why that happened. Yeah, the left-hand side overheat. We're gonna drop the slip diff there, because I'm kind of getting tired of the delay in response that I'm getting through some of the high-speed corners. It's like I'm just not getting any response in some of the mid-speed corners doing anything with my right foot, so I'm going to see if dropping the diff some more is going to do it. Might not, but we can only try. Alright, let's go into qualifying, where qualifying should probably and max be 20 liters. 26 liters. Just a lot of nice looking cars. thank Scott and the livery crew for that one. We're not even in our liveried car, we're just driving just to be testing, see how it goes. That was luck. Wonder if it's Skype doing that. Let's kill Skype and see if it fixes it. Because the second I got a call on Skype, my computer kind of just died. So I think it might actually be a CPU load that's causing this. Because the second I got a Skype phone call, the car literally started dancing around the track. Which... oh my lord. What is up with this? Okay, temps are high. My right side is very cold right now. It's something to keep in mind for later. P6 with that? No way. And now the tire temps are low. I think I want to keep them in the 200 range rather than the 230. Come on, we can do it. Whoa! I think that's going to be it for the stream. I think we've kind of gotten what we want to out of it, but we're having some issues that I'm going to need to sort out. So that's going to be it for the random practice stream of like 30 minutes. I'm going to go do some stuff on my own lonesome time, and I'll catch you guys later. If anyone's actually looking into the setup, this is the current setup that I have. We'll just hang over to the summary. This is like all of the suspension stuff that I did for the most part. The row bars are really unorthodox. The heights are unorthodox. They're kind of Red Bull type heights that are absolutely ridiculous, but they seem to make a stable platform. The only problem I'm having is mostly the wheel, because I can't really, without the wheel, I can't really suss out any more problems. But these are the numbers I was running, and I think I might have to reinstall Project Cars, which is gonna suck, because I think reinstalling it will destroy my numbers. So I'll have to take some pictures first before I attempt reinstalling Project Cars, and then probably deleting all of the force feedback modifications I've had to it. But you've just been watching NearFear. I hope you guys enjoys. All right, peace.